What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing with your funky asses? That's good, man. That's good. Today I want to start off with a little unfortunate news. An unfortunate goings on that I came across earlier this morning. The Black Eyed Peas. You guys are familiar with them? The Black Eyed Peas? Well, earlier this morning, I don't know if you guys heard it, maybe not, probably not, I don't know. But the Black Eyed Peas were involved, well, I'll just come out and say it. They were involved in a tragic accident, an accident with which none of them made it, none of them survived. It's pretty messed up, you know. Earlier this morning, I was in my kitchen, I reached over, I grabbed my water bottle, I turned around, and I knocked the can on the floor, and every single Black Eyed Pea came out of the can and was on the floor, and not one of them stayed in the can, so I didn't get to eat one Black Eyed Pea, man, and I love Black Eyed Peas, and that was the only can that I had. So, gosh, man, I had to settle for something else. It's really tragic, really unfortunate. It's messed up. But anyways, today's topic. This one is somewhat interesting. Hey Ben, I noticed that you wear a do-rag. You've made a mention that you only date black women. I know you like rap music. I don't remember mentioning that I like rap music. But I do. So there it is. And you're whiter than most white people that I know. So I guess my question is, why do you try to act black? This comes from Ryan, who doesn't have a last name. He comes from Quebec, Canada. So, alright, Ryan, I'm going to call you Skippy. Is that cool? Is that cool if I call you Skippy? Good. Alright, look here, Skip Dick. I don't try to act black. Alright, I don't try to act black. Okay. I am black. What are you, blind? You can't see? You know, I have all kinds of soul running all through my blood. You know? Is that what you expected me to say? I bet it is. I bet it is. But no, man, I don't try to act black. What I do is I exercise a certain word called individuality. Yes, I wear a do-rag. I wear a do-rag because it keeps the sweat off of the back of my neck when I'm at the gym. I don't wear a do-rag because I'm trying to grow waves and stuff. You know, see, I drink 2.5 gallons of water a day, and I sweat very easily, and my sweat is basically water. So, I hate the feeling of sweat running down the back of my neck. So that's why I wear the do-rag. It keeps the sweat off the back of my neck. But my advice to you would be to stop associating actions and appearances to a certain color or a certain race, because that's exactly what the proverbial system wants you to do, is to be a sheep in its herd and to do what sheep do and to follow it and to be robotic crabs and keep the rest of the population down in the bottom of the barrel with you. So be yourself, man. Be an individual, and don't be afraid of being an individual, because it doesn't matter if you're out in public and you're exercising individuality, you're being yourself, and you don't care about what other people think, or if you do care about what other people think, some group of people are going to have a problem with the way you dress and the way you look and the way that you act, think, and talk. So regardless of what it is you do, there's always going to be some group of people who doesn't like you. So just say, you know what, fuck it, just be yourself. I go out all the time. People look at me, see I wear a do-rag, and yeah, they look at me, and guess what? I look right back at them. I do not care. And when I'm out in public with you know, if people see me out in public with a black woman, a lot of people stare. You know, a lot of people stare because and it's mainly the older generation of white people who stare at me and a black woman together. And most people, it makes them feel uncomfortable. Like if you're in a biracial relationship and somebody is staring at you out in public, it makes them feel uncomfortable. But like I said, I don't give I don't give an ant fart. What I do is I make them, I put them on the spot. If I'm out in public, I'm out with a black woman, and they're staring at us, I will take my phone and take a picture of them staring at me. Put them on the spot. And the reactions that I get are comical, man. They are a trip. Because they're sitting there staring, and they're trying not to make it apparent that they're staring at me. They're doing this. They're like, and then I'm not trying to hide it. I'm just sitting there looking at them. And if they keep staring, like I said, I'll take my phone out. Gotcha. Show them the picture, and they're like, try to play it off. No, bitch, you were staring, and I got you on picture now. Smile. You're on candid camera. You know how that goes? Yeah, man, I love messing with people, especially if they're trying to mess with me first. Absolutely. Being an individual, man, there's nothing more comfortable and more self-gratifying than being able to go out anywhere and not care about what other people think and just do you. Be yourself. Right? So the proverbial system does not agree with or breed individuality. It wants everybody to do the same. Being an individual goes against the code of the system. So stop playing along with the system and associating certain actions or having negative things to say about somebody's way of life, religion, race, sexual orientation, whatever it is about them. Just don't it's none of your business, man. It's none of your business. Like I said, just be yourself and do you, right? So that's just my take on the whole topic. That's just my feedback. I appreciate all the support, all the views, all the emails and the inboxes. You guys are really good in staying on board with this, and like I said, I appreciate every single one of you guys. If it weren't for you guys, these videos don't exist. So I appreciate you funky asses. Down in the comments, talk about today's topic. Give examples of individuality or people that you've seen who make other people feel awkward for the way that they're presenting themselves out in public. Tag people in the video, share it on other people's wall. If you have any topic or discussion or question that you want me to talk about, just inbox it to me and I'll talk about it. I'm gonna make sure I get to every one of them. And like I said, if you want to remain anonymous, I'll keep your name out of it too, because I have no problem being the face behind some of your guys' topics. So, hey, until next time, it's been real.